Within the quaint Little Italy neighborhood of San Diego, Simone, a 36-floor cast-in-place residential tower, combines architectural and concrete brilliance with a commitment to sustainability and resident well-being by fusing crisp sophistication with San Diego's modern architectural history. The 612,000 square foot community was meticulously designed with sustainability at heart, successfully achieving LEED Gold certification. The project features 3 below-grade parking garage levels, 5 above-grade parking garage levels, amenity decks, and 30 levels of market-rate luxury apartments built with concrete excellence, featuring an EFCO self-climbing core and Atlas deck flying tables. A quote from our judges. With its 395 apartment units, including 32 designated for low-income renters, the Simone project responds directly to the San Diego region's burgeoning demand for quality housing options. Now standing as the tallest building in San Diego's Little Italy neighborhood, the Simone successfully boasts a confluence of holistic modern residential design with its sleek aesthetic, numerous resident amenities, and LEED Gold certification. The use of structural concrete to achieve the tower's superstructure is further evidence to the versatility of concrete as a modern building material and adaptive engineering solution to densified housing projects.
San Diego Zoo Wildlife Explorers Base Camp Art in Concrete Award. The Wildlife Explorers Base Camp at the San Diego Zoo is a new 2.3-acre immersive experience designed for families to learn about diverse animal species and ecosystems through interactive play. Replacing the 61-year-old mini zoo, the base camp features 4 distinct biomes: desert, temperate forest, wetland marsh, and tropical forest, each showcasing animal exhibits and landscapes. The project's decorative paving, both indoors and outdoors, creates a seamless illusion of being surrounded by the flora and fauna of each biome, achieved through the artistic use of water-based and reactive concrete stained colors, laser-cut stencils, and specialty tools. Here is a quote from our judges. The Wildlife Explorers Base Camp at the San Diego Zoo is a visually rich composition of different colors and techniques of decorative concrete that invites the guests deeper into the exhibit. The concrete finishing and staining work is remarkable, especially considering all the constraints of this site. This complex project included working tightly around large existing trees, an unusual amount of utilities to work around, and life support systems for the zoo. A beautiful replacement for the well-loved and tired children's zoo.
San Diego State University Snapdragon Stadium Concrete Sustainability Award. The San Diego State University Snapdragon Stadium consists of a 3-level cast-in-place structure followed by 3 levels of structural steel. The cast-in-place structure totals to 200,000 square feet and has 3 cast-in-place concrete cores, which introduced several constructability and design challenges between the structural steel and reinforcing. PSSI worked as a team with the BIM department, the other contractors, and Clark Construction to develop a detailed 3D model of all embedded structural steel elements and reinforcing requirements to ensure timely and correct constructability. A quote from our judges. With its leading-edge, low-carbon concrete mixes contributing to a LEED Gold award, San Diego State University's Snapdragon Stadium shows us a path forward to a more sustainable future.
Via La Jolla Drive Architectural Award. The La Jolla Innovation Center is a state-of-the-art facility that will house several programs for the UC San Diego Health, UC San Diego School of Medicine, and UC San Diego Extension. The 7-story, 198,000 square foot development includes 5 levels of office and educational space, 2 levels each of above and below grade parking, ground floor cafe, landscape and hardscape improvements. The conventional cast-in-place concrete structure prominently features Type 1L concrete mixes into its modern architectural concrete aesthetic with fair-faced and board-formed finishes throughout. Here is a quote from our judges. Via La Jolla Drive project exemplifies a beautiful use of architectural concrete. It was used as the overall structure and in creative decorative ways throughout the design. It was used in horizontal and vertical planes along with radiating elements, adding to the level of complexity. The sheer amount of exposed concrete was tremendous, meaning it took skilled and competent labor to form the areas to be poured artistically and with clean, precise edges. This building is a true and excellent representation of concrete use in architecture.
UCSD's Franklin Antonio Hall Public Building Award. Franklin Antonio Hall is a cutting-edge engineering lab facility designed to facilitate cross-discipline collaborations and promote innovation through industry engagement with academia. The design features Type 1L exposed architectural concrete throughout the building and 2 4-story atriums bordered by radiused slab edges and beams. From the beginning of design through the end of construction, the collective team operated with a high level of collaboration and partnership. A quote from our judges. The architectural concrete at UCSD's Franklin Antonio Hall is exquisite. The atrium space, with its fluid design, shows how concrete can be simultaneously sculptural, structural, and inspirational.
'20 Callan Ridge Commercial Industrial Building Award. The campus is oriented to embrace the easterly canyon views and features the largest single-building green roof in San Diego. The view is akin to that of an infinity pool, or in this case, an infinity garden, with an array of plants that blend seamlessly into the landscape of the Torrey Pines State National Reserve. The green roof reduces the campus's heat island effect, attracts pollinators, and provides a unique outdoor space. In addition to the solar panels/green roof, this LEED project leverages dynamic glass, which automatically tints windows to control sunlight and heat throughout the day. Steel and concrete materials contain high levels of recycled content. Recycled irrigation, low water use plants, and low flow plumbing fixtures promote water conservation. Here's a quote from our judges. The use of exposed concrete walls and floors impressed the judges. From the entry lobby up to the green roof and throughout the building, the concrete is on display in a unique setting.
Oceanside Beachfront Resort Innovation in Concrete Award. Representing the largest oceanfront hotel development in San Diego County in more than 50 years, together the Mission Pacific Hotel and the Seabird Resort span 2 city blocks and 673,800 square feet of development overlooking the Pacific Ocean to create the Oceanside Beachfront Resort. Project features include below-grade parking levels for each property, which are connected under Mission Avenue for one continuous parking structure, and the Level 3 pool over the ballroom of the Seabird Resort. The historical Graves House, made famous by the movie Top Gun, was retrofitted and moved to the Mission Pacific Hotel's courtyard, to the delight of locals and visitors. A quote from the judges. What made this project stand out for the judges was the extensive use of structural concrete throughout the scope of the project in ways much of the public would likely never know. One may notice that Mission Avenue, going between the Seabird Resort and the Pacific Mission Hotel, appears to be a concrete street between the two properties. But that beautiful concrete street is actually a cast-in-place concrete bridge built to meet Caltrans bridge specifications. This bridge element allows the subterranean parking structure to span the entire footprint of both properties. Also noticed by the judges is the structure of the buildings. Many buildings that are 5 stories and less will use concrete in the foundation and for the first floor podium deck, then build with timber for upper floors. Instead, this project chose to use structural concrete for all upper floors, which also provides the strength to add a 3rd level pool for the Seabird Resort, and a pool and heavy landscaping on the 6th level for the Pacific Mission Hotel. Lastly, the resiliency of structural concrete behind the facade of a wood-look-shake siding used to create the beach cottage-inspired architecture will certainly last for many years, well beyond the lifespan of traditional wood-framed structures.
UCSD York Hall Seismic Improvements Repair and Restoration Award. York Hall, built in 1966, is a 134,000 square foot concrete structure located on the east side of Revelle Plaza in the historic Revelle College within the UCSD campus. For this seismic improvement project, PSSI's structural concrete scope of work included foundations, site paving, infill slabs, topping slabs, shotcrete walls, and replacement of 4 columns. These improvements were designed to preserve and extend the life of the historic York Hall. All the while, the structure was to be occupied and in use. The judges were impressed with the care taken to preserve the identity of the historic 1960s-era concrete structure. The use of fiberglass formwork allowed the team to maintain the iconic look of the ornate columns, while also repairing and seismic strengthening one of the original buildings on the UCSD campus. All the while, the building was occupied.